The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for the New Media Zone. With your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And a chance to win free movie tickets with the poster pair's name. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to the New Media Zone. And Dave here, and Dave with you with the brand new formats where we go back in time and take a look at a certain year and the movies and TV shows, songs. You might hear the Ed and Dave sing-along.
Oh.
Sometimes.
We should do that and have the words come up in the bouncing ball, Ed. You should try that in your technological wizardry.
I could get a karaoke type thing that we could see on the screen here.
Mm-hmm.
We could sing along. Maybe one per taping. We could do that.
It's important that we know the words to the song, not just singing the title, because that's basically all
Right.
we go. Careless whisper.
Let me write that down. Sing along.
Oh.
Might be a new thing we're going to do with this new format. If anybody,
We have to come up with ideas, as there are no films.
There are no.
Are they even making them anymore? Can they even do that?
They're not even really. They tried to go back with the Jurassic World, and somebody got the virus right away. And then Batman, the new Batman with Robert Pattinson, and he got the virus.
Ooh.
So they're trying to get it going again, but it ain't working too well.
What about television shows? Are they even producing those at this point? They're probably not.
I see on the ABCs coming soon the new season of the Goldbergs. I have no idea when it's going to be. They haven't started filming yet, and they usually do that in July.
Wow.
And as far as I know, nobody's filming anything yet.
Interesting. Things you don't think about.
Yeah, there's going to be no entertainment unless you want the celebrity watch party.
Other than us.
New shows being produced
Right.
by Cable 2000 Productions. Now, in Proctor's, there is no production going on there.
Oh.
There's no Schenectady Today. They can't film anything in there. Yeah, the Schenectady Today.
Oh.
And she is not taping.
Oh, no.
Remember last October, which we're in October now, I appeared.
Yes.
It seems like that was not that long ago, but when I think about this year, it seems like...
Was that the one with a goat?
The goat.
Okay.
A year ago. Can you believe that's been a year already?
It's been a year.
Where there was a goat walking. Little did we know back then the carefree entertainment of a goat walking on a woman's back that looked very suggestive. And now there's no entertainment of any kind. We long for the days of goats walking on women's backs.
Yes, we do.
But tonight we're going back to 1985. We were out of school at this point. We were working at Pier 1. I hope you enjoyed that Pier 1 show we did.
I was working full-time for the NYS DMV.
Right. I was not in there yet. I was only at Pier 1, which is now gone. I think they were closing most of them the end of September.
Oh, closing down. So they're open/closed.
Yeah.
Open for us, but closed for you.
I did make one last visit there, and I got a little monkey candle holder, the gold one. It was either that or they had an Incredible Hulk light-up fist.
What? That's not something I would expect at Pier 1.
No. They were apparently this company that bought Pier 1 was dumping a huge load of crap in there, too, during their going out of business sale. So Incredible Hulk light-up fist
God.
was in there. You are going to go over the 1985 movies.
I am.
For us.
I will. Shall I start?
Why don't we start? We'll get
All right.
right into it. And I have a list of other films that
Ooh.
are not on the top 10.
Okay. Number 10, 1985 movies, top 10, Spies Like Us. Wow.
Not good.
That's a shocker, but that's a Dan Aykroyd Chevy Chase?
Yes.
Okay.
And Paul McCartney theme song.
Is this
Like
where Dan Aykroyd met his wife, Donna Dixon? Is that his wife?
Yes.
Was she in this?
I think he met her earlier
Okay.
in Dr. Detroit, I believe.
Oh, that could be.
Remember the highlight, the clip I don't know if you can do it. Remember they went through that spinning thing to get them ready for a space launch?
Oh.
And they came out with the faces and the
Oh,
hair.
yeah.
That was the highlight that brought a lot of people into the movies, I guess.
Okay. Number 9, The Goonies.
Very big today, even. I saw it was on the schedule for this weekend.
On where? Where?
AMC, I think.
Ooh,
It's always on.
I have not seen. I'll let you know when I get to a film I've seen
Okay.
on this list.
I saw this with the producer.
Uh-huh.
Now, it was 2 films. I think this and A Police Academy. Maybe the second one. And one was a special preview. I forget which was which. But we saw both of those at the, what was the one by SUNY Theater? Hellman. It was a special preview.
Hellman? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number 8, Witness, which was that Harrison Ford
Right.
and the Top Gun woman? No?
Kelly McGillis.
Yes, Kelly McGillis.
Yes, he went undercover in an Amish community.
Yes, I do like the Amish. Number 7, The Jewel of the Nile, which I believe was Michael Douglas and
The sequel
whatever.
to Romancing the Stone.
Romancing the Stone, which it was all kind of Indiana Jones-ish ripoffs, right? Yeah. Which I haven't saw. This one I did see. Number 6, Cocoon, with Don Amici winning for Best Supporting Actor, which is good. I mean, this was 85. Don Amici was making films from the 40s, maybe even possibly the late 30s.
I don't think I saw that entire thing till about 6 months ago.
Oh, why?
I saw pieces of it, but not the whole thing all the way through.
I think it also in it was...
Tony Welch.
Yes, I was going to say Raquel Welch's daughter, whose name I can't.
And Steve Guttenberg from the Police Academy.
Yes. Number 5, Out of Africa, which won Best Picture, but I never saw it.
Never seen that.
Was that Robert Redford and Meryl Streep?
Right, yeah.
Okay. Number 4, The Color Purple, which I also have never seen, with Oprah? Or did she produce it? Or but she was in it?
She was in it,
Okay.
and the Whoopi.
The Whoopi.
Whoopi Goldberg. Spielberg directed this one.
Okay.
Never saw it, though, either.
Wow. Rocky 4. Was this the one? This wasn't the one with Drago, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Drago. Remember seeing that at the Hellman, across from SUNY, and they were selling the Rocky pack. It was a pack of posters, which I bought after the film.
Okay.
Because it was rare to get collectibles at the theater at the time. This was a big hit, and Sylvester Stallone is recutting it for a special director's edition.
Does that mean he'll be adding 30 seconds?
Probably more than that.
Okay.
And there was a lot of like MTV type video segments in that film, so I don't know if he's taking that kind of. He's supposedly taking out the big robot, which was people are kind of upset about that. I know you haven't seen Rocky IV.
Some of it. I just remember, I will break you.
Yes, Drago.
Dolph Lundgren, I will break you. All right, number 2, Rambo, First Blood Part 2.
Yeah, I remember. I went to see that finally because it was so big during that summer.
Okay.
And Johnny Carson was coming out as Rambo, but I had no interest in it really. But I went, and it was entertaining.
All right. The number 1 film of 1985, Ed. It's what we're doing.
Right.
We're going back to the future with Michael
J. Fox.
Yes, that's his name.
Christopher Lloyd, still very popular. They run marathons all weekends.
How many of them are there? 4?
3.
3. Why do I think there's 4?
2 and 3 were shot back to back.
Oh.
Second one went into the future, which is very odd. I have to watch it again. There's a Trump where Biff became like a Trump type president.
Right.
And then the third one, he goes back to the West. Very entertaining.
A little something for the individual I'm living with. I just want to reference Biff from Back to the Future. That's Biff.
Did you watch Back to the Future with her?
Nope.
No.
I'll give you the story after we finish taping.
Okay.
But again,
Story.
for you, Biff.
Biff, the actor, the character, I don't know. I'll find out after. You will not find out.
Okay. You got some movies to mention there, Ed?
Oh, yeah, a lot of interesting movies in the 80s.
Okay.
Breakfast Club was a big one.
That was, yeah.
Friday the 13th, A New Beginning.
Oh, no, they should have never gone past the first one.
After ending it with the final chapter, and it made so much money, they came back with A New Beginning, which wasn't really Jason. Do you remember this one?
No.
Somebody was dressing up as Jason in this one. Although it has, because they cut a lot of the movies, cut the blood out, it has a lot of blood and boobs.
Oh, I should have watched it then.
In this one. Police Academy 2 was here. That's why I remember seeing this with the Goonies. I don't know which was the preview. The James Bond movie was View to a Kill, the last Roger Moore one. Return to Oz and St. Elmo's Fire. I only threw these two in because this reminds me of Carol reading every film that was playing at our local theaters on the Screen Scene show.
Right.
She would sit there in a chair outside of Pier 1 and go over the entire listing of every theater in our area and what was playing on that screen. I just remember her saying, Return to Oz over and over again at every theater. National Lampoon's European Vacation was also out. Fright Night and Weird Science.
Fright Night was good.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Return of the Living Dead.
Oh.
With Linnea Quigley.
Very lovely.
Dancing around.
Yes.
Reanimator.
Oh, that was good. The first Reanimator, and that had other good parts in it.
This was Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Freddy's Revenge, which I just watched recently.
Which one was Johnny Depp in?
The first one.
Okay.
This one I saw, there's a new documentary suggesting how this second Freddy movie was a big gay anthem.
Oh, really?
And the only I had to watch it again, and there was certain things in there, but mainly I remembered the scene in the shower where there was like S&M, and the coach was into S&M, and he went to the S&M bar, and his pants come down, and there's an ass, and the things are towels are slapping him in the ass. So very interesting.
Oh, okay.
And of course, Santa Claus the movie.
Oh, jeez.
Where for some reason the reindeer went, which we mentioned. Go back and watch a Screen Scenes episode we did from 1985 where we do that. Now what do you got here?
Songs, Ed. Songs.
Okay.
Number 10, Take On Me by Aha. I like that song.
Mm-hmm.
And it also, what's the movie that, their video they did was very similar to a horror film.
Altered States?
Altered States, that's it. Yes.
Everybody remembers the video where he's crashing back and forth and turning into the cartoon and back.
Yep.
That was from a scene which nobody remembers, Altered States probably, but that's what they were doing there.
Number 9, Crazy For You, Madonna.
That was from a film, I believe, that Sean Penn was in. Maybe Falcon and the Snowman?
I don't know. Not that Shanghai Surprise thing.
No, not that.
All right. Money for Nothing by Dire Straits.
That was a big one. Now you can't hear the original version anymore.
Why not? Did
Remember-
they take some words out of it?
Remember that word where the little is... He used a very bad slur for the gay folks.
Oh, you can't do that.
Do you remember that?
I don't.
Well,
Okay.
I'll sing it to you later.
Okay.
I can't sing it now.
All right.
You can't even think about that.
Can you
now.
bleep it out? No, don't do it, Ed.
I won't do it.
We don't
because
want to
you
hear
can- put the sheet up in front of me.
No.
Do you remember when he said, the little with the earrings and the makeup? With the earrings and the makeup. Do you remember that? You can't say
No,
it.
I don't remember
I don't think you could say it then, but it was in the song.
All right. All right. Number 7. Everybody wants to rule the world by Tears for Fears.
Still play that a lot.
Number 6. Out of Touch, Hall & Oates. I'm not a Hall & Oates fan.
No, I like that one, and there was a longer version with a lot of drums up front.
Okay. Number 5. I Feel For You by Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
Do you remember that one and the video?
Yes. Well, not the video, but I remember the song.
In the video, Shaka Khan would come on. Does she sing in the actual song, or does he just mention her name? I think she does sing in it.
What? Well, what, the other song you're talking about?
This one.
Well, she does sing this song.
Yes. And in the video are the folks from Breakin', Shabba-Doo and Scooby-Doo, or whatever. It was at the same time they were filming that, so they were in the video for I Feel For You, doing the popping and locking.
Oh,
Shabba-Dooing.
yes. All right. Number 4. I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner.
Now that one was sung by the guy that didn't usually sing, right? I believe.
I don't know. Lou Gramm, wasn't he in Foreigner? Wasn't he the lead singer?
I think the drummer sang on this one for some reason.
Are you thinking of the Cars, perhaps?
No, this was. We'll have to look that up.
Look it up.
You write in. I think this was not the usual singer on this one.
I'm gonna go
You
against
disagree?
you on that. I think
Okay.
this is still Lou Gramm.
Okay.
I think you're confusing the Cars with Rick Ocasek, who did most of the singing, with
Who's
the
gonna
guy who's going to
drive-
bring you home
Yes,
or drive you
okay.
home. That's the drummer
That's
from the
what
Cars.
I'm thinking of. All right. I was wrong there.
All right. Number 3. Wake me up before you go.
George Michael.
Wham. That was Wham.
He was
That
Wham.
wasn't George Michael. That was Wham.
That was Wham.
And who's the other guy in Wham?
Nobody knows.
Andrew Ridgeley.
Oh.
I
didn't
won't
know.
forget you, Andrew. And I know you liked it, being a race car driver. I won't forget you.
Is he still with us?
He
Because
is.
George Michael isn't anymore.
As far as I know, he is. Number 2, Like a Virgin, Madonna. And no comment on that?
That was a big song where she wore the wedding dress.
On the MTV Awards, was it?
And the MTV.
Slinking around.
Yes.
On the...
Crawling on the ground.
Number 1, Careless Whisper. I guess Wham brought their stuff out, and then George Michael said, I'm done with you. I'm going to do my own song. And later on in the year, came out with Careless Whisper by George Michael, which was the number 1 song in 1985.
I remember the Wake You Up was early in the winter, so by the end of the year, he must have come out with his own.
Yep. All right, there you go, Ed.
Other songs from 5, The Power of Love. It's a big song from Huey Lewis from the soundtrack of Back to the Future. Don't you forget about me. Do you want to sing this one?
No.
You don't know this one?
I know the song.
Simple Minds?
Don't you
Next
forget
time.
about me. Du-du-du.
This was from what? The Breakfast Club?
I think it
believe.
was, yes. And they do the weird dance with their feet.
Yeah, in the
Whatever.
montage.
Yeah.
You Belong to the City.
Oh, awful.
Glenn Frey didn't like that one.
No.
This was used with Miami Vice, I remember. We Are the World.
Oh, Bob Geldof and company saving the world, right?
Yes, all the big
Yep.
music people of the day were in there. View to a Kill was from the James Bond movie. Material Girl, another big Madonna one. And Jungle Love,
Oh,
from the time, which is used in all kinds of movies like Jane Silent Bob.
what is that song? Who
Oh,
did it?
we, oh. The time? It was in Purple Rain, I believe.
Okay. Don't know it.
You want to say?
Don't know it, Ed.
Born in the USA.
Let's play it right now.
We can't play it because copyright infringement.
Oh.
We can sing it though.
I can't because I don't know it.
Next time we tape, I'm going to send you over a bunch of songs.
All right.
You're going to pick the one you want to do, and we're going to have a sing-along on one of the tapings.
Okay.
We can't do it on every show. Nobody wants to hear that. But every 4 weeks you might want to hear us sing. Not every week, though. What have you got here?
I think we've got TV shows now.
Okay.
85, 86, number 10. Who's the Boss? With Tony Danza and Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano developing right before our
Oh,
eyes.
and what a fine development. Number 9, Miami Vice.
There it was for the You Belong to the City.
Never really watched that show.
No. Very popular. Remember, I wore the Don Johnson look on the early screen scenes.
Did you?
Remember, I had my jacket and the blue shirt.
Oh, right.
As close as I could come without a budget.
And looking over there's not many of these shows I watched. Number 8, I definitely did not watch, was The Golden Girls on NBC.
Yeah, that was Saturday night. You'd have that on before you went out for the evening.
Right, because I was always going out on Saturday nights. Number 7, Dynasty. Oh, did you like the Dynasty yet?
I didn't like that one.
No.
But I like the other one.
You
which
like
I
the
think
next
is
one?
Coming up.
Number 6, Dallas.
Dallas I liked.
You like the Dallas.
I don't know, this was the dream season. It was right around the dream season or when Bobby died, right around here in 85.
All right. So far, not a show I've watched. Number 5, Cheers.
Did watch that
either.
later on.
I never watched that show. Although I did watch this show, number 4, and still do from time to time. 60 Minutes.
Still on.
Still on. Number 3, Murder, She Wrote.
Didn't watch that one. That was Sunday, I believe.
I did watch these next two. Number 2, Family Ties.
Yeah.
And number 1, The Cosby Show. Oh, if we knew then.
What we know now. And that was very big. Do we have the numbers?
33.7.
Over the 30 that others have had.
Wow. But I did watch that show.
I think I watched one or two, the first one or two, and it was cute with the, I think they were burying the goldfish in the John, the first episode or two, and then I just didn't get it after that.
Okay.
And Cosby was always doing a routine at the beginning, dance routine with the chi-chi-chi, and he had the sweaters, and the eye was starting to wander, but we didn't know what else.
I was starting to.
What else was going on behind the scenes? I don't think it was going on at the Cosby Show. Nobody came out from there, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, we only do the top 10 TV shows, so we're all done. And I think
We have time for the DVD releases.
We have. Away we go.
Oh, Motel Hell. Was Rory Calhoun in that?
Right, an old Western star.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to see this
Oh, no.
in the theater.
Oh, dear, Ed.
I did. I don't know why. It looked kind of interesting. And I remember seeing the trailer for Flash Gordon during this, which I also went out to see. Motel Hell, as it came out in 1980, is about 40 years old this week.
Oh.
Came out in October.
More importantly, who cares?
Oh, about what? Motel Hell or
Yes.
the 40-year anniversary?
Both.
Did you like Motel Hell? It has,
No, I couldn't get through
You
that.
couldn't get through it. It was a little spoofy. It wasn't.
It's a campy kind of takeoff, sort of, but
Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't get into that.
I like the tagline. It takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's fritters. And I remember somebody in JCA, where I was going, repeated that line all the time for some unknown reason. Not that one.
Oh, okay.
This is a special steel book for the 40th anniversary
Great.
release.
That's wonderful.
Sort of good art. Sometimes the art is not that great on the new releases.
Oh.
We were talking about Friday the 13th, I think, recently.
Mm-hmm.
This is a collection of all the Friday the 13th.
Oh, of which maybe one is watchable.
Which one is that?
I don't know. Maybe the first one.
First one. Something interesting, though, the second one, you know how they're always trimming him? The motion picture, trying to get an R rating, they cut some of the blood.
Yeah.
In the second one, there was a lot of cuts and scenes people knew, and I guess Greg Nicotero from Walking Dead
Yeah, he's a special effects artist.
Yes, he saw some of the cuts on a tape. So they were lost. The film was lost with all the cuts in it. And he said he saw it from the makeup guy. He had them all on a tape. So they contacted for this special release the makeup guy, and he had the VHS tape with all the cuts on it. But they went to play the tape, and they were stuck together.
Oh.
So they had to bake the tape in an oven, take it out of the thing, bake the actual tape, and they crossed their fingers, and they have the footage that was cut.
Wow.
And it looked decent for being a VHS tape.
Ooh, it's horror films.
Yeah, for October. This is David Cronenberg's Shivers.
Never saw it.
I think there were worms living in people, and they turned them into zombies, and they came out and infected other people.
Okay. Sounds a little COVID-y.
Yeah, there's two. This is a nice Blu-ray collection of Stephen King films. I wouldn't put the remake of Pet Sematary on here, though.
I've seen Silver Bullet and Dead Zone.
Yeah, I haven't seen Silver Bullet. I'd like to see that.
That's not the one with Gary Busey, is it?
Yeah. Was it entertaining?
It was moderately, yeah, and I think one of the Coreys was in it.
Corey Haim.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's a decent film. I wouldn't, have lofty expectations, but it was pretty acceptable.
I would like to get this. I have seen the two Pet Cemeteries, but not the others. 5-movie collection.
Oh, we're not getting to games today, by the way.
Yeah, I think we're running late. We did get to 2 weeks of games, though.
The Cat and the Canary with Bob Hope and Paulette Goddard.
That was a huge hit, supposedly. And then they made this Ghostbreakers later on, which had a bit of Ghostbusters feel to it, I guess. I haven't seen either of these.
Neither have I. Nor have I even heard of either of them.
I've heard of the Ghostbreakers.
I saw this when this came out. Was this 97?
Yes. And there was a DVD release right when it came out, but it wasn't anamorphic, which means that it filled your whole new widescreen TV. There were black bars all around it. So finally, how many years later?
Well, 23.
There's a Blu-ray release of Private Parts.
WNBC.
There we go. So that's good. We're working out our schedule. We didn't get the game in this time.
Do we have deaths anywhere?
We do have deaths.
We'll have to do that on the next show.
So the next show we will do death. We'll try and get everything in.
We'll get him in.
We're working the schedule out.
We'll do it, Ed.
Maybe I drop the extra things that I'm doing. Maybe that's. We're trying. We're trying to get it all in.
Bear with us, folks. Please give us a chance. It's all new. It's a new world. It's a new normal.
Right. This is our new normal. This is how we're adjusting. Do you like when we do the DVD releases? If not, maybe we'll drop those. The deaths. It's always good to do the.
I like the deaths, not because they're dead, but we get to stay up on the passings of the fine artists and people that may have been forgotten.
Yes, there are some interesting ones, so we will do those next time. And also next time, this might be a good time to get things in when we do the upper years, like 1995. I know some of you enjoy 1995, but it wasn't a great. The music starts going downhill in 95.
Sure does.
And the TV shows, I think we didn't watch a lot of them. So we can get to the deaths and the game next week.
Don't even remember some of these shows.
So we will see you then back to 1995.
The New Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.